It's all feels like kind of fun little video game sequences and gags and
Yeah.
remember these characters. We're gonna have an
Yeah.
interesting time doing story analysis here. What?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
I was going through it, and normally when I'm going back through this stuff and trying to take notes on analysis, I'm like, I gotta pause the movie, I gotta
yeah,
pause the
yeah,
movie, I gotta pause the movie because I'm like
yeah,
trying to catch up on notes and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
And on this one, I think I got about halfway through the movie and was like, oh yeah, I should probably write something down.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it it is what it is it's fine.
Yeah.
Like what do you think about the Mario Brothers movie? It's fine. Like
Well,
it
it's very pretty in how it's animated.
yeah, like it's
The
well
characters come.
done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like there's nothing that's poorly done about it, right? Like
yeah. I mean,
they hit
I'd
the
say,
plot points and they crammed it with fan service.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
in a weird way, I'm a little concerned about how they're going to do a second one because the entire 90 minutes
It's all
is just
fan service. Yeah, that was the fun part about it is you see for like, the video game players like myself, like you see the little Easter eggs, you see where, okay, well that color mushroom is this, and like they got all the specifics around that. It's almost like the original 1993 Mario Brothers movie had no fan service because they didn't even pay attention to any source material. And this is just like, yeah, there's something about like a video game where the storytelling it's allowed to be simple and it kind of works better when it's simple, right? And I think so, like the basic archetype: hero Mario, stakes character princess, villain Bowser.
No,
these
stakes character Luigi.
so in this movie, in the original story,
Sure.
stakes character is the princess, right? So Mario has to save the princess from Bowser. In The Legend of Zelda, Link, hero, saves princess from Ganon, right? And these three archetypes are like, so many stories came out of them. There's a reason they're there. There's a reason why they resonate. This movie kind of subverts that and throws that out. I was trying to think like, Bowser's a dragon. The hero has to slay the dragon. There's like the makings of these archetypes that like kind of start out. And then it just kind of is like, here's the next thing, here's the next thing, here's the next thing. Like Mario, we do this side-scrolling thing that's there. They go to the Mushroom Kingdom. We introduce this whole world. There's a Donkey Kong part. There's a Mario Kart part. And it just feels like, okay, now we're just doing this part of the movie. It's, we talked about like the different episodes that these things kind of come in. It's fine.
Yeah, and so it does things cleverly. Like it doesn't, like we said, like it doesn't do anything badly. And what it reminds me of a little bit is The Force Awakens. Is like every once in a while you get one of these projects that comes and like don't think of it as a movie, but think of it as a project that's being brought in from a corporate standpoint. Like it is an investment. It's a portfolio. It's intellectual property that represents like somebody paid a huge amount of money to license it to be able to do it, and they have to answer to a million people. And then I don't know if you know this, but video game fans are not super easy to please, and they're a little bit vocal about their displeasures. Like I'm not sure no one knows that at all. Like, so for example, like I worked on the Resident Evil movie, and I can say that I worked on it because that's public knowledge. I can't say anything else about what's in it, but what I can say about this, and I have some friends that did the the Death Note movie, which is another really popular IP. Whenever these IPs come along, the tension that's on the creators is massive. And so when you think of like, there's a reason The Force Awakens was just episode 4 all over again. And it's because you don't have to succeed. You just can't fail. And so that's sort of the vibe I get from this movie. And so it's like, it's low risk and it's low yield. And so then,
and I mean, it was the most successful video game movie ever. They made more money than anything on it. So like mission accomplished.
Right. And so, but you compare it creatively to like K-pop Demon Hunters, which has 0 expectations on it. It's called K-pop Demon Hunters, which is so dumb that it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then they made High Risk, High Yield. They
Yeah.
made, I think, one of the
They
best
took the big
animated
swings.
films of the last
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
And they didn't, like, they weren't ready, right? So when people wanted merchandising, they were like, "Oh shoot, we forgot to merchandise this thing because
we didn't even think you would need merchandise. We thought it was
Yeah.
going to be like tucked away on Netflix forever." And
yeah." And so I really get the sense that, you know, they spent a lot of money to get their hands on Mario Brothers. They spent a lot of money on the cast. The cast is great. All the voice acting's awesome. Chris Pratt's performance is like 90% yelling in a way, like he's sort of like you know, Willie in Temple of Doom, like his line is just you know, but he's got a great yell and it's funny. And like they clearly spent all the money on, like, you know, the ghost writers and the comedy writers or whatever to come in and punch stuff up because, like, it's funny, like, but nothing, but not like amazing. You know, it's not a riot. It's like
it's not clever. It's punchy. It's punchy. It's fun.
Yeah.
All these video game characters kind of put together.